Okay. Well, that might bring us back. Hopefully that does. Hey, Emmy, can you take that to the kitchen, please? Thank you. Okay, well, hopefully that brings us back enough. Let's see. We will see.
We got separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
All right, all right. Did that bring us back? It looks like it did. Hopefully we're back. I had to make it a separate stream though, so...
Don't have enough fury.
Defeat 5 waves. Oh, it's okay. Wasn't paying attention. Trying to get this all back up. Hopefully, we're back up and running. Hold on, let's check. Let's check. Good. It's running. Okay, great. Good. I see that. We're gonna have to fix some things. That's okay. We'll workshop it. We'll work it. Few things we need to update anyways. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if we can get this build off the ground. Beautiful. So this, all right, directly damage increases vulnerability, duration. Vulnerability is something I don't really have, but we hit them, it's gonna build. That's something I need to find a way to get into the build is vulnerability.
I'm not ready yet.
Magenta, how you doing today, man? Yeah, everything broke earlier, so I had to reboot. There's Tina. Sorry, Tina. Everything crapped out. So I had to make it another stream. We're not perfect right now. Still have some technical difficulties with the game, but we're just gonna move on. We're gonna keep going. Fine. I'll have to make some corrections for tomorrow. Get some things taken care of, but that's fine. Yeah, it just seemed to, I was trying to switch some things over. There's some problems with my monitor being an ultrawide. Hey, cutie.
Well, Mama, I'm so like things, but I can't get it.
Your what robot?
No, that one's a Dunkaroo.
Dunkaroos? Okay. I'll have him get some. He's fine, he can get his own. Tell Bubba he can get his own. He's a big boy. Just tell him you can't get it. It's okay. You don't need to. Don't be rude to brother though. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get it up. I'm probably gonna have to switch some of my my PC setup around to get it back into a working state. It looks like, because the ultra wide is just causing so many problems for me right now. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just try to focus on getting this build off the ground. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Everyone that plays a Barbarian probably doing a Whirlwind build, but I'm not a fan of Whirlwind.
I'm out of fury. I'm not ready yet.
So I'm trying something else. I'm sure somebody's probably already got a build for this up, but see if it works. It wasn't working too well, actually, earlier, so just having some difficulties with it. This guy dead? This guy, he's here? Is he bugged? He's a little bugged. Look at that. Look at him, just nice amount of bleed. Bleed seems like a good mechanic, though. I like how they've got that in the game. Gentlemen, please. Hi. I'm a barbarian. Why does everybody want to kill you out here, huh? What kind of world are we living in? Everybody out here just trying to murder each other. Terrible. Whew. Man. Feeling all stressed out with everything. My daughter is not helping. Yeah. She's cute though. I wouldn't trade her for much. Just kidding.
I must wait.
I would never trade her. She's literally the most valuable thing I have. All right. Gotta look at some of the aspects and see exactly what I can do to make this a bit stronger. It doesn't feel as strong as just whirlwinding around. Public event here. Hi.
I want pizza rolls.
He wants pizza rolls?
And with you.
Hey, I will make you guys pizza rolls in just a sec. Thank you. Hey, Emmy, would you close the curtain, please? You keep opening the curtain and I have to keep closing it. Thank you. What a smart little girl, though. Little smarty pants. The game really starts once you hit level 50. So I'm not really sure how my build's gonna hold up here in the end-ish game. As I move on here. Kind of worried, but at the same time, maybe it'll be just fine. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. I mean, it seems good. I have two kids. So I have the Emery, who is 4. She's gonna turn 5 in September. And my son is 10. And he is gonna be 11 next month. Actually, almost exactly a month. His birthday is July 6th. So, but he's huge. He's a massive boy. He's 5'7" already, like 160 pounds. Beast boy. He's always been the biggest of his age group anyways, so, and he still is. Towers over the other kids. Very sweet boy though. Really, really kind. So that's a good thing. Do you have any kids? Not actually, don't know your situation, Magenta. You said mate, so I'm assuming UK or Australia? Either way, I love both those places. Just fur babies, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. I wouldn't recommend children for most people, honestly. They are quite the stressor. You come to find out, yeah. Go figure, right? Taking care of other human beings is kind of difficult. British, but in South Africa. Okay. South Africa's a kind of... I heard a lot about it. It sounds like a... Not a terrible place, but a rougher place than most. Not sure how you feel about it though. And I've never been there myself, so I don't really have much to compare it to. You can find a husband first. Okay. That's true. Yes. Oh yeah, never don't go in solo in these ventures with kids. No way. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's a good way to like destroy your own psyche entirely. Good, yeah. Woo. Kids don't make anything easy. But yeah, I mean honestly, single life. It's kind of where it's at. Sometimes it's kind of where it's at. Just depends on you. And the environment, I guess. Only lived in one other country, and it was Taiwan. And I only lived there for 3 to 6 months. It was really nice. It was very different though. Very, very different. I feel like everyone was nicer there. President is killing it. Oh, really? That sounds a lot like some of our government. That's just... Our government is what it is. We won't get political here. We won't do that. But everyone's doing what they want, and that's fine. That's no good. I think I don't know any of the details though. Should look into that. It's good to know events around the world. I actually like watching a lot of the UK news because it's just funny to me. It's funny, and at the same time, they're very honest. I like that. Whereas a lot of news outlets have an agenda, so they tend to skew things in a certain way. Whereas some of the UK things that I watch that are, you know, done just by the comedians like Russell Howard and things like that. They're very honest about things, you know, which I like. It's always interesting, you know, see the funnier side of things instead of be so serious. Yeah, not worth knowing. Well, sometimes it's worth learning from others' mistakes. You know, what works, what doesn't work. That's always a nice thing. And then, I mean, there's people that live there, like you know. It's always interesting, at least, to, you know, seeing what other people are dealing with in their lives. Kind of understand that mindset. I always have agendas. It is just so easy to do with that, you know? And I hate that. Because everybody wants, you know, their cut of the pie or whatever they, you know. And they don't really care about other people. And I think the main idea should be about the people, you know? I mean, that's why you go into something like politics or things like that, is to care about the people, so. I wish that was the main you know, the main focus, but it just isn't sometimes, unfortunately. Strength on these gloves. Attack speed's so good, though. No. I don't think so. No. Okay, well, let's go break down some loot. Oh, thanks, Magenta. I'm having a off day today. Lunas was really tired, and I kind of planned it around playing with him in V Rising today, but he was so tired. I absolutely needed him to get some rest, so he called it. So we switched it up, which I ran into some technical difficulties with my screen, obviously, because I have an ultra wide, so it's not showing the sides here, which is really bothering me. I know it's not a huge deal, but I don't like things like that. Oh, it bothers me so much. And I can't, the game won't let me change the resolution at all. I'd rather play it in a smaller window and fix that, but it does not let me do that, which is super annoying to me. So I'm working on this build, though. It's not very, I haven't really seen anybody doing it, because the meta with barbarians in this game is just whirlwind. People love whirlwind. It's just fair. It's been very popular since D2 when they introduced it. But I don't like doing that, so I'm trying something else. Because they added this new little weapon swapping mechanic to the build, and I think it's really cool. Really got potential, but I've got to try to make it work myself. I'm not really sure of the combination of skills that I need to use to really make it work. So, I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully. Okay, so we upgrade some of these weapons. It's pretty cheap to actually upgrade your gear in this game. At least to the little levels that I've got. So that should pump up my damage a little bit, because I've been mostly using my two-handed axe. And I just made a bigger one. Barbarian has this beautiful technique. Crowd-controlled enemies. Let's see. Damage to vulnerable. I don't really have any damage. Get more lucky hit, which is good. Let's do... I already used the mace technically, so I'm just gonna... We'll switch to two-handed sword right now. Blizzard really did a great job with this game, though. I'm really impressed. Because Diablo 3 was such an absolute yuck fest. It's a game I put hundreds of hours into because I wanted it to be good, but it was not good. It was bad. Oh, shoot. Don't let him touch that. Oh, blood. Everybody wants blood. What's with all the blood around here? Slam it. Should all just calm down. Or I'm gonna have to beat you down with my sword here. Oh, I love that ability. Barbarian's so good. Oh, Tina, you're great. You never have to apologize. You knew that. Having a good chat with Magenta about South Africa, where she lives. Well, not any strong details, but it's interesting to see what everybody else is going through and how they see things. Not played that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you played any Diablo games, but yeah, this is Diablo 1 and 2 were some games I grew up on, so I've got a hard lean into these games. I love them. And the cool thing, like, this event right here is actually a public event that other players can jump into. So this is actually out in the, and like kind of like an MMO where it's kind of in the open world and other people could just pop in. It's got these fun little mechanics, so you'll see other players just running around and things like that. Really knocked it out though.
I must wait.
Trying to hit level 50 right now, so I'm just kind of running around. There's a lot of open world things to find in the game, which is fun. There's even like statues that will give permanent stat boost to your character and all the characters on your account. So it goes account wide, which is super nice. Beautiful. All right. Plus, you just love loot. If you love loot, this is the kind of game for you, really. All you're doing is running around, murdering things, getting loot. I want nothing wrong with that, really. How can you complain about loot? I don't know. Not me. Not this guy. Look at this. Like, this map is crazy huge, too. Oh, man. A bit of the laggies. There we go. Just absolutely massive open world. I'll look around for more of these altars. These little guys right here. These altars, and that's the permanent stat boosters. They're all over the place. DDG, how you doing? Welcome back. Sorry about that. Everything kind of broke. So I had to re-up the stream and we switch it up. Still running into some technical difficulties, but we'll persevere. We'll persevere. We've only got another hour and so. Another hour and 10 probably, so. But I'll have these issues wrapped up for tomorrow. But we'll have to deal with them for today. Because it's going to take me too long to reconstruct a few things in my setup here. Just fairly annoying, but that's fine. Stuff happens. We deal. It's all about going with it. But being a dad, you would know. You just gotta fix lots of things for everybody at all times. Without technical difficulties, right? Exactly. Exactly. Nope. Nothing works. I can't. Yeah. It's at least it's working for the most part. I'm just gonna bite my lip. I tend to be a perfectionist in certain regards. And not that everything I do is perfect, I'm just saying that I get annoyed if something is not right. So maybe perfectionist is the wrong word for that. It's just when something's askew, I tend to gets me a little bothered under the gills. I appreciate you helping out with all those materials, by the way. I got a nice setup. Got 3 sawmills, couple of grinders, got all the production set up for Lunas. Nice little start for him. Sadly, he was really falling apart, real tired. Sounds like he had quite the day, so told him to get some sleep. At least tomorrow, okay. Bring the debut stream. Oh, your tabletop game. Okay. Like what game are you gonna be playing? That sounds like a lot of fun. We doing some D&D or we got a specific one in mind? Take this boss out. Oh, two-handed mace. I'm not sure about this build yet, but ooh, that's a big maze. Skills increase damage based on available primary resources when cast. That's not bad. It's better. No strength on it. It does have lucky hit for execution, overpower. It's a lot of damage though. And this is going to go into the mace slot. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Put it in there. Let's actually take the transmog off. Ooh. Pretty. Cool. Very cool. So I believe the actual game here is gonna really open up when I hit 50. That's when the end game stuff starts, I believe. We'll have to see though. Run a GURPS. Ooh. Should be starting off at the start combat. It's going to campaign that you're going to run. Okay. So your own world. Okay, cool. Building for the last 30 years. Holy cow. Okay. And what kind of setting is that? Is it more of a modern, more of a fantasy like D&D time period, or? That's really cool. I love that. I've always been interested in playing outside the box, because there's the standard D&D setting, you know, all those worlds that they've already got set up, Icewind Dale and all that jazz. But it'd be interesting to do something a little different. One of our friends has had an interesting idea for kind of that Hunt Showdown game. He actually had like a Hunt style of a D&D game in mind that he had kind of a base set up around. So fantasy, think Age of Sail minus the gunpowder. Okay, interesting. So kind of like maybe Roman times era in that kind of period, where maybe they're just before finding some of the alchemical stuff, with a little bit of magic though instead. Interesting. I think that's a really good era. I also love piracy. You can never go wrong with piracy. One is after the end campaign. Post-apocalyptic, yes! Ooh, that'd be cool. Very calming? Good. Good. Glad to hear it, Magenta. Thank you. Try. That's all I ever really wanted from doing any of this, is just a nice place where people could just be comfortable. Because I suffer from or have suffered from a lot of depression and things like that for most of my life. A lot of it, some of it finding out to be like an actual just biological imbalance that normal medication never really touched on, unfortunately. So all the normal methods never really worked for me. Ended up like even reading books from psychologists and things like that to just expand my information and learn some more about, you know, how to overcome, you know, because the mind is your worst enemy sometimes. It can be the biggest battle, at least for me, right? Jeez. Whew. It just is more like around the 1450s, but minus gunpowder. Magic trumps gunpowder. Nice, okay. 1450s. That'd be an interesting era. A lot of exploration going on that time. pretty good era. Is it based just on like Earth, like our world, or is this, it's just set completely in a separate setting, different universe entirely? Lethal Shrine. Let's find a dungeon. Shoot, we need a dungeon. We'll run over this dungeon real quick. Let's see. I haven't done this one. Okay, this is a barbarian one anyways. Completely different world. Okay, cool. Just had to ask, just to make sure. I'm gonna skip this public event. We'll go right into this dungeon. Go beat a boss up. See how the build's functioning before we hit 50. I'm not entirely sure if this build's gonna work because the difficulty, I believe, is gonna ramp up pretty hard. The gear should ramp up too, dramatically, but I might just get squished, not have enough defense. Gone east. Name the countries on the eastern half of the continent. Interesting. Okay, so a lot more unexplored area too. Very cool.
I'm not ready yet.
Swap weapons. Swap weapons get the main benefit. It's just interesting concept. Send me a link. Oh, okay, cool. You got a lot. Okay, that'd be awesome. That's a lot of work, man. Wow. Sounds like you've done a lot of work. It's really cool, though. I wish I had something like that. It's like that's like the goal. I guess that's life in general. Leaving something, creating something. That's a good way to do it. Ooh. Shrine is being defended. Barbarian so far, pretty fun. I think the other class I really like is the Sorcerer. I started playing that with my friend the other day, and it is super cool. Super, super cool. We're gonna do some Barbarian today. Maybe, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for my birthday on Friday, because Mozzie's gonna be out. So I might just do maybe what I want. Might just be more Diablo 4 because I'm just really enjoying this game. We'll see. It's not a game that everybody has because I like to include everybody, but I'll think about it. I do really like including everybody on a Friday though. Haunted Fantasy World where dragons are extinct. Okay, so they existed and they got hunted down to extinction. Very cool. Okay, I really, ooh, that makes for interesting scenarios. Let's say. It's got magic. I like that. You've been doing that for 30 years. Okay. That makes me curious about where you grew up. You'll have to regale me the tales of the dragon. Ring? And pan? Okay, game. Alright, shoot. Just give me stuff. I love stuff. Good grief. Starting to get loot. Alright, so this has got a nice, no, not very good stats. Crap, crap, and crap. It does have the fix. While not healthy, you make the magic bubble. That's lame. I don't like that one. If you're generating 100 fury, your core skill creates a dust devil. That could be okay. It does have life on this ring. Ooh, that's a lot of life. Call of the Ancients. I don't use Call of the Ancients whatsoever. So this ring is garbage. Let's do that. Let's try that. 30 years in this world. I've been playing since 1986. I was born 1987. Holy cow. The players in the campaign have been playing since 1977 or earlier. Wow. That's awesome. That is quite the adventure then. It's a long time. Love it though. It's one of those things, you know, I grew up kind of liking the fantasy and all this other stuff, and that wasn't very popular around where I grew up. So I was a big old weirdo. Tornado, cool. Okay. I like that little tornado. That's fun. Not a big enough spender of fury though to really be beneficial to my build, I think. One who's joined for the first time tomorrow. Oh, and it's his first time ever playing. Okay, awesome. That's gonna be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. It's always fun to get a noob, a little noober. Introduce him. Tunic. Beautiful. I have to see here. So, don't know if the game's gonna instantly jump up in difficulty when I hit 50. It should give me some information here. I'm not sure what happens, but should be the point at which I can do the harder content. Maybe. Alright, one pedestal. Gotta find the other one. There it is. It's over there. Should seem really a crunchy game system. Okay. Really gonna enjoy the character creation. Oh, okay. Special character creation. Gotcha. That was my my biggest flaw right now, is making an interesting character. You need that? Hold on. Oh, you want that open? Which one do you want open? That one.
Because it's hard to open.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, you got that one? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Let's see. Finish this dungeon up. Pretty detailed, including disadvantages like being impulsive. I like those systems. It makes it seemingly a bit like, but yeah, you need those to have like an interesting character. Honestly, like you need something about them. I think that's kind of the thing I've been missing in building my own characters interesting in D&D. I'm looking at my monk right now, and I'm just like, generic. Like I came up with a decent backstory. And it gave him a bit of a flaw because of some, you know, like the loss that he had to go through. But not good enough. I don't know. It could be much better. I'm learning still. I haven't done a ton. Oh, no. Oh, he did. Oh, split him open. Good night. Groups, every character is different. Can be vastly different. I like that. That is the hard thing of balancing that, but at the same time, that's what makes it fun, so. I don't think I've got enough damage for any of the higher content once I hit 50 here. I feel like I'm just gonna get wrecked, but only one way to find out. I love that move. That move is so good. Oops. Ooh, elixirs. I love elixirs. Goodbye. That move hits so hard. Love it. I love it. One of the huge differences you probably notice is that D&D and the combat rounds account for 6 seconds of time versus one combat round is 1 second. Ooh. Oh boy, yeah. Holy cow. So that's like really detailed then. Gets down to that nitty gritty. Interesting. Get that full?
Bags are full.
Bags are full already. Stats, fortify. Man, I really want movement speed though. I'm getting greedy with that movement speed. I want it. That's a lot of life. It's got strength on it. It's got life on it too, and death blow. I'll keep that on right now. Death blow is one of my favorite things ever. Sell some stuff. Maybe I'll just turn everything into materials right now. I bet everything's gonna swap over in a second here once I hit 50, hopefully. Keep these. Yeah, let's just junk everything. Sort. Yeah. We'll do a quick upgrade on this.
Unexpected.
There we go. Let's see, we get back in here. Alright. Yep, you roll. Your active defense parry dodge block. Prayer successful. This also tends to be quite deadly, so lots of strategy is advised. Oh, you gotta have a good mind for that. Not everybody can do that, I will say. Oh boy.
I must wait.
And boom. Oh boy, more. Okay. Hit him with a big shot.
I need more fury.
Need more fury. Alright, come on. Let's get angry. I win. Oh, that was the end. Okay, that was the end of the dungeon. Great. Like, that's getting a little tense in here. Cool. Didn't miss anything? Alright, cool. Good enough. Probably didn't need to teleport all the way out, did I? I'm gonna need a big old mug of water. Talking so much. Throat's feeling it today. Yeah, I'm gonna go back through the portal and then exit the dungeon. The leave dungeon button. Boom. Much better. That'd be a lot of strategy. Dang. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to do that. That's always like what I worry about. Like, oh man. If I don't have something visual, I sometimes missteps. But I guess it's easy enough to write things down, so.
Not ready yet.
Next. Oh, hello there, Clarice. Let me introduce you to my hammer. You show me? Okay, cool. Virtual tabletop system. Okay. I was wondering about that. Some of that stuff can be pretty detailed. Shaboom. Oh man, Barbarian feels good. Sorcerer, though, I think is my second favorite. If not, ooh, I don't know. He could be favorite. But we start with the Barbarian, so here we are. Whirlwind, Hammer of the Ancients. No. Necro. Nope. Nope. Okay. Check them upgrades. Gotta make sure. Let's see. Tomorrow we'll probably get back to a little bit of hunt. I think we might have Joe tomorrow. Join us for some duos since Mozzie's out. Maybe Lunas will join us too if he's feeling up to it. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Not too sure. I'll take the kids to the park today though. Gotta get them out of the house. Actually, a very nice park that they put in just down the street from me. It's a really got a nice big open field, so I think I'll take the dogs, get the kids over there, get them stretch their legs, you know. As soon as we're done here. My son's probably not gonna like that because he'll have to move or put on pants. But love the Necro in the previous game. Oh my goodness. You would love this. So the rogue is like part demon hunter, part like I've never seen anyone nail a rogue so well in this game because it's he's got like the dagger, so you got like melee builds plus a bow at all times, so you're like you can switch between melee and ranged combat like instantly. He's got traps, he's got like all that stuff. Very cool. Like one of the best rogues I've ever seen. I'm really impressed with this game. And the Necro in this game, better, like he's that Necro, like he looks like he's jammed up. I didn't play. He's the only one I haven't played too much because I'm not a big minion guy. But he looks really good. I see a lot of Necros running around all the time, so. Yeah, but outdoor playtime's important for these kids. They need to get out of here. I don't want my son sitting around all day. I don't want me sitting around all day either. So get them outside. Take the dogs. Meet some kids.
Don't have enough fury.
I need to mow the lawn too. Ugh. Forgot about that. Tina, you're the best. Appreciate. Yeah, I'll probably actually be wrapping up in 10 more minutes anyway, so thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate having you. Thanks so much. Check the air quality down there. Oh yeah, I do. It can get really bad here. So I'm actually in Utah in Salt Lake. So it's kind of like the bowl is what they call it. And the air quality can get really, really bad. It's decent right now, but sometimes it gets so bad it's just like it just looks smoky outside until, you know, we get a storm to blow everything out. We did have a nice little storm swing by last night, so I think we're looking pretty good around here right now, but you never know, especially if there's like a fire or something. It'll just get all caught up here. And swaps. Yeah. We win. Massacred enough enemies. Nice. Okay. We did it. Give me my loot. Beauty. A little bit further. Yeah, oh, I appreciate that. That's actually, that's something sometimes you just forget to consider. And you go out there and you're like, oh, it's bad. And you're like, oh, the kids are dying. We need to go back. We need to go back. It was like yesterday because the storm came in out of nowhere and I was like, yeah, we should do something. And then I looked outside and I'm like, nope. Nah, we're going to stay inside. It's nice inside. Plus mommy was on a business trip and she was still driving home. So, but she made it. No problems. Just nice. Is there anything up here? I have hidden collectibles all over. And I'm betting, and there's probably one up here somewhere. I just not seeing it. I want it. There was a dungeon there. Let's see. Usually they hide them in like these little divvies. Maybe over here. Check. A boot.
Don't have enough fury.
Such cool.
I'm not ready yet.
So good. Okay, and no. Would it be on the coast? We'll check. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. 2 permanent dexterity for all characters. Very good.
I need more fury.
Well, this, in turn, gets me some reputation in the area, so I'm still looking for that skill point. So I have a skill point here. Got this one. Got this one. Okay. That's 2 more skill points, and I think there's a 5th zone that I need to go to, so... Just check the map. Area looks good. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah. Dude, they get so bad. Especially, like, if there's a wildfire around here... Yeah, I'm kind of the edge, close to one of the mountains over here, and it'll just coat the entire town. Like, it's bad. It's the only big problem about living in the bowl. Pretty safe from a lot of other things, but boy, does it get bad air quality. Especially in the wintertime. Wintertime, it gets really bad around here too.
I'm not ready yet.
They actually have to, yeah, they do have to have the air quality warnings and stuff. Alright, so we found that. Let's go south. Just need a little bit more experience to level up. Then we can oh, pants. And we can call it there. Generate. Each point of fury generated, you get fortified. That's pretty solid. It's got dex on the pants, though.